guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susan. It's been a while here. So in today's tutorial I'm going to illustrate how to prevent a bulge at the zip area. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to draft the back pattern. I've made a tutorial on how to on the full basic bodice pattern, and I'll drop the link in the description box below. So like I said, for this tutorial I'm just going to draft the back pattern. So let's get started. So for a start, we're going to draw a line just to serve as a starting point. So just draw a line. So on this line, that's where we'll insert our shoulder measurement. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using a shoulder measurement of 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So before we do that, we are going to insert our zip allowance. So the highest measurement you can use for the zip allowance is 2. You can use if it's more than 2, then it will be so bulgy, but just 2. So we draw the 2 from top down. Like I said, this is just the back pattern, or if you are drafting the front pattern, you don't need any zip allowance except you are making other type of top like the 6 pieces or the 8 pieces pattern. So this is the zip allowance. So it's after the zip allowance that you can now start drafting the back pattern. So here we are going to insert our shoulder measurement. Like I said, the measurements I'll be using for the shoulder is 16 divided by 2 is 8. That is after the zip allowance measurement. So 8. Then from the measurements down here, we'll insert the half of our armhole. So for this tutorial, the armhole measurement I'll be using is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So we draw a line. This is where the front armhole will be inserted. Then we draw another line here to form the chest line. Some people call it upper bust, because that's where we insert our bust measurement. So we insert the standard 3 inches neck measurement here. Then we insert 1 inch down here from the shoulder line. Then we draw a line across to join the point. That's the shoulder line. Remember, our shoulder is not straight. Then from here down here, we'll find the midpoint, which is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then you come in by ½ inch. If it's the front pattern, you'll be coming in by 3/4 of an inch, but because it's a back pattern, we come in by ½ inch. Then on this line, which is the upper bust, we insert our bust measurement. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the bust measurement of 38. 38 divided by 4 is around 9.5. So you can add, because we are just illustrating how to prevent a bulge, I won't be adding any allowance. Then you join this point. Join this point with your curved rule. Right. So that's the back armhole. So we'll insert our shoulder to waist measurement. For the front, the shoulder to waist measurement or half length is quite different from that of the back because of the bust. So the front shoulder to waist measurement is quite more than the back because of the bust. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the shoulder to waist measurement of 17. But if it's for the back, it will be 19 for this type of measurement. Then in order to reconcile the front and the back, everything is explained in the basic bodice pattern, which I will drop the link in the description box. So here we insert our waist measurement. So the waist measurement I'll be using is 38. it's still around 9.5. Like I said, you may and you may not insert. I won't be inserting any sewing allowance because I'm just illustrating how to prevent a bulge. Then here, you join the line from here to here with a dotted line. You will know why later, because this is not our final line. You know why later. So I won't be inserting any dart as well. You know, I just want to illustrate how to prevent a bulge, but because we are not really, you know, into the tutorial, so if you want to insert a dart, is just like dividing your bust point by 2, insert it, then you come up, you draw a line from the chest line down, then you insert your dart leg 0.5 inches on both sides, and that's it. So I won't be inserting any dart. So normally, the reason why you normally have a bulge is because you just leave the back pattern like this. You just leave the back pattern like this. When you do it like this, you tend to have a bulge at the zipper area. So in order to prevent that, this is the waist area. You come in by 1 inch. You come in by 1 inch at the waist area, then you draw a line to join the chest line or the upper bust. So it is from this point that you mark your zip allowance. So let's say the zip allowance is 2 or 1.5. 1.5, you mark 1.5. Can you see? So this is your new zipper allowance. So there's no how you do it like this and you have a bulge. You can just draw a line to join the point. So by doing this way, you tend to prevent the bulge. So remember, you came in by 1 inch here. You'll add the 1 inch here, because if you are not adding it at this part, if you are not adding the 1 inch here, it will be a shortage. So you add the 1 inch here just to make up for the 1 inch you came in by. Add the 1 inch here, then you will join these points. That's why I said this is not the final line. Then you can now draw it. So that's it. You can add whatever allowance you want to add. So that's this. With this, if you do it this way, if you use this method, there's no how you'll have a bulge. So we can now cut it out. Then on this area, you can mark your whichever neck measurement you want. So from here, you can just mark it down. That's your neck measurement. You can use whatever one you want, be it round neck, V-neck, or whichever neck that you want. Then you are cutting from here. This is the final measurement. You cut along the curved line. Along the curved line. And remember, you are cutting it open. Like you are cutting it open like this, so you can join it and insert your zip. So this is it. There's no how you draft it like this and you have a bulge. Then you can now sew your pattern. You see. So if this tutorial has been helpful, kindly like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. See you in my next video. Bye.